Your weekly grocery bill can take a big bite out of your family budget.
From the produce aisle to the meat department, what we buy gets priced by how much it weighs. But how can shoppers tell if the scales are even accurate? WCCO's Jennifer Mayerle shows us who's protecting your pocketbook and what you can look out for in the checkout lane.
Welcome. Please scan your first item.
A trip to the grocery store for your favorite things.
Any hot meals that are right over here, or fruit, any of the produce.
There you go.
Thank you.
Chances are something on your list will need to be weighed.
I do get a lot of stuff that is weighed. Now that you think about it.
What you're spending matters to you.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Inspectors with weights and measures under the Department of Commerce work to make sure consumers only spend what they should.
So our overarching goal is to make sure that the transactions that are done by weight or volume are equitable. There's no serious injury to either the buyer or the seller of the commodity.
That takes testing of every scale in the state. At grocery stores, cafeterias, coffee shops, meat markets, and convenience stores.
Then we'll do the half pound and work our way up to 1 pound.
Inspector Brett Willite runs his tests at stores all over the state. He sets certified weights on each scale to make sure what's being weighed at checkout is accurate.
If this were to say 0.99 or 1.01, that would be okay because it's within the range allowed for this weight. Anything other than that would be a failure.
In the last 2 years, 8% of scales required attention. Inspectors adjusted most on site. In the end, only about 1%, or roughly 90 scales, had an issue that affected what shoppers paid.
Inspectors say they haven't found any egregious problems, but a scale that is off could cost customers a couple cents more or a couple cents less.
In those cases, a red sticker is put on the side of the machine, and it must be repaired or recalibrated before being used again.
It's really important work, and it's really, there are no federal regulators doing this. It's really up to the states to regulate that.
Inspectors also check the net content on packaged products.
And I'm going to check to make sure that only 0.78 pounds of meat is actually in there.
Actually just the meat.
Just the meat, not the wrapping, not the tray, not the soaker pad on the inside.
Okay.
Willite weighs the packaging, then subtracts that amount when weighing the product. Containers, bags holding produce, or bowls from the hot bar are also subtracted. Inspectors make sure it's set correctly.
So it's one thing our tax dollars go for that counts.
At the checkout, consumers can check the side of the scale for a Department of Commerce sticker. It ensures it's been checked and approved.
I'm a broke college kid, and like every couple pennies add up and it counts. So it's good to know that.
Jennifer Mayerle, WCCO 4 News.
Scales can be checked every 3 years. If you think there's an issue with one, you can report it to the Commerce Department to investigate. And we have a link to the electronic complaint form on WCCO.com.